Starting in 2013-2014, whale entanglements along the whole west coast of the United States really started peaking and increasing. And since then, they've stayed at a much higher rate than what the populations can sustain. And in California, that really escalated to the Dungeness crab fishery being shut down. There was a lot of concern here in Oregon about similar things happening. The Oregon Dungeness crab fishery is the most lucrative, the most important fishery in the state. So Oregon Sea Grant convened a working group. One of the primary knowledge gaps that everybody identified pretty quickly was that we really didn't understand where whales were in Oregon or when they occurred. This problem really was very much grassroots derived through engagement with both the fishery, the Dungeness crab fishermen, the Fishing Commission, as well as the managers, saying that could really impact our fishery and it could really impact our communities.
If there had not been community engagement, I'm not sure this project would have even happened. The need for the information came from the fleet and from the fisheries managers themselves.
Because literally at the beginning, we were arguing in the room over when the whales are even here. So why don't we hire somebody to go out and figure this stuff out for us, so we actually have some real information.
Healthy whale populations help with nutrient cycling, and it supports coastal tourism. By improving that information on the overlap between the whales and fisheries, it allows us to more narrowly tailor regulations that help minimize entanglements while also minimizing impacts on the commercial fishing industry.
We want to be responsible for our fishery. We can adapt, we can change, we can do better, but we have to be able to continue to operate and do business.
We've collected an amazing amount of survey data and over 4,000 sightings of whales. There's so much more trust now between scientists and managers.
The more we know, the better off we are.